Welcome everybody to another video of Vinyl Addict. This is Chili and my vinyl pick for today is Sepultura Roots. Now before I get into this, please don't forget to hit the like button, comment on this video, share this video, and if you still haven't, please subscribe to the channel by hitting the notification bell for updates. Okay, so let's get into this. This is the 6th album by Sepultura. Sepultura is Brazilian. They're a Brazilian band. Sepultura means grave, like graveyard. And this is the last album with Max Cavalera. You know, Max Cavalera went on to do Soulfly, Nail Bomb, Kill or Be Killed, Cavalera Conspiracy. He's done all these kinds of things. But this is the band he founded when he was young with his brother Igor, and his leaving was really not a good way how he left. He felt betrayed by the band. But he went on to do his own thing with Soulfly, which I like a lot, and I didn't really care for the Sepultura, which came after Against, and with the other singer. Now this is a reissue, and this is a double vinyl. But here, I want to look at, these are his little notes here of all the lyrics. Now this is the first Sepultura album. They would explore more tribal sounds, drums, Brazilian instruments and whatnot, and bring in some guests that were indigenous people. And they also have some guests like Jonathan Davis, Mike Patton of Faith No More, Jonathan Davis, of course, Korn, and the drummer at that time, Dave Silveira of Korn, and DJ Lethal was in here as well. They're all on the song Look Away, but these songs, Attitude, Roots, Bloody Roots, I mean, it sounds very angry. It's real kind of revolutionary music. I mean, it's sort of like these people right here are pissed off. You know what I mean? And it's sort of, I look at Sepultura and like some of the stuff that Max does on Soulfly, like Bob Marley music, but in the form of metal music. I mean, you hear the lyrics that he's talking about the struggles and just about, like an ambush, screaming for more justice. Can you hear them? I'll fight to save another day, so join us and we'll make them leave this land. I mean, there's some real struggle going on here, and it sounds like there is an uprising when you hear this music. You know what I mean? There's like some, the struggle is fucking real. It's not, usually, when you hear bands and artists like that from their native country, or coming from a place like, say, like Bob Marley in Jamaica and whatnot, and or just people in general, when they're singing from their own, where they come from, even to an extent like Bruce Springsteen, and talking about his struggles or what's going on in New Jersey, it seems very genuine than say something like Rage Against the Machine, where they're just like LA Hollywood kids and they go to college and they read some books about Che Guevara, and then they have like this fake movement. It doesn't come across as something like this. This is, I mean, you could really hear some real kind of revolutionary spirit in this music, and that's the thing. If you're coming from a place like how they're coming from a place, you mainly would true revolutionaries are said to love their people more than hate their oppressors. And so something like Rage Against the Machine, it's sort of it's very sterile. It's very you don't know what their cause is, but they have that name, and it's a rebel brand, and it's just sort of generic to me. Where something like this is truly more real as far as like what they're talking about, endangered species. So they're talking about, that's one of their songs on here. And we shall all find a place, for our roots, bloody roots, because something is getting is disappearing in these people, and so there was a real struggle in here, and the music really matches that. And I think Sepultura also brought something new to metal that was never heard before and was really cool. And it was at a time when you think that metal couldn't really sound or go anywhere and take any kind of different path than where it was going. But now it seems we need some more bands like Sepultura or Soulfly or Max Cavalera's, because it's metal right now. It seems to me it's very getting kind of stagnant as well right now. So yes, this is my pick for today for vinyl and songs I love on here. There's some even mellow songs on here like Jasko, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing this all right. It's sorry, but I like bringing how they brought all the tribal drums into this stuff, and even the didgeridoos, and it's just a totally different world, and the heaviness of the music, and especially like even when they're singing in their native language, and they have these chants and everything. It's just something, unheard of before Sepultura and anything after, really definitely brought something to metal. And so leave me a comment below. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know. Oh, just let me show you what it looks like in here. I didn't really go into that, but I just want to show the vinyl, of course, and they're both looking like that. It's the same thing on the front cover of this tattoo or something, or this kind of tribal paint. So you can see it right there, little. And other than that, there's nearly nothing going on here. But the extra stuff. There's some, on here. There's some unreleased songs, 2 unreleased songs, and there's a session in the radio broadcast that they do, some songs at 2 meter sessions, and just some instrumental versions, but they're still great. This is worthy, and I think I've been I better shut up now. So that's it. Leave me a message. Bye.